Can't have nice things with kids around. Been working on these side compartments. We've got all the shelving cut out of it, so it's an open area now. And anyhow, got the end tacked up on there, so it's capped off. It's starting to come along. So next thing I'm thinking about doing is building a fender flare out here. So the tire sticks out there a bit. Plus, I need something to come down the back of it here. So I do want to tow it down the highway, and Utah law says you gotta have, tire can't be poking out like that. So I don't have trouble bothering me. So I think I'm gonna get going on that next. All right, so I'm gonna cut some sheets out of this piece. This is the cover to that generator that was on the front of this trailer to help build some flares. So I just got to cut some pieces 15 inches wide. I'm going to go to it. Alright, so the idea here is I'm going to take this over and bend it. Try and bend it the same angle as that so they'll match. I've got to work on this. I've got a bolt hole here to hold this compartment on. Anyhow, the hole originally came clear through. Now it can't because it's into the door jamb. So what I'm going to do is cut a hole back here behind it. I'm going to take a piece of strap like this, weld the nut to it, and then I can stick it in that hole I've cut behind there and tighten the bolt up. So let's see if we can make that work. So I just have a shorter bolt going through here. Unlike back here, I've got a longer one that goes clear through the tubing with a nylock nut. So, all right, so I got that nut welded on this piece of strap. And now, just put the bolt through the outside here. I'll be able to hold that right in there, start the bolt, and that'll keep it from turning. Alright, so I got these all bolted up. Just got that little tab sticking out in there, which isn't going to be a problem because I plan to put insulation in here and cover these walls with something. You won't be able to see any of this. Anyhow, I got all 4 of them in there. Now they're bolted up all the way, so got that done. Now it's going to be back to these. I'm working on a fender here, so we can get back to this fender. Got to be a little more trimming on it. Gonna have to weld a piece in here, bring it out. Anyhow, that's the next step. Alright, so I got this fender kind of mocked up, tacked in place how it's going to be. That's how it's going to look. Probably we'll have to put a mud flap down here just so there's more than 50% of the tire showing. Anyhow, this side's starting to come together slowly. Alright, Saturday morning, I'm back out in the garage. Today, I'm hoping to accomplish is to finish up this side compartment here. It's getting pretty close, but I got the fender pretty well tacked on there. What I'd like to get done today is 2 things. I bought a small door to go down here, get into that bottom section of the compartment, because it's Played it off here. The other thing I did is I bought a little sink, which the idea the sink is going to be to mount it down in there. Cut a hole, get that mounted, have a sink permanently in there for to wash your hands or whatever. So that's what I'm hoping to button up today, is get this compartment pretty close to done. So then I can move on to the other side. So I guess we'll go to it. All right, so first thing I got to do is trim about a 1/2 inch off each side of this sink because it's a little bit too wide. So I'm gonna get going on that. Right now, just gonna cut a hole in the bottom of this compartment. The sink can lay down in. So I'll get the plasma out and cut that out. All right, so I got that cut out. Fitting down in there. Have to put in there like that, but I kind of wonder if I already messed up. Kind of wonder if it wouldn't be better to put the sink like that. It goes over there. It's just more room. I don't know. May have to weld these holes up. Got to think about that for a minute, but I think next I'm going to cut the hole underneath the sink for this door. Get that mounted. I think about what to do with the tap. Got the sink all sitting in there now. Decided to flip it around the other way. I think it'll be better. I'll have more room to this side to do things. Got this little door put in so we can put small things down in there. We'll have some of the plumbing there for the sink too. We'll be able to get to it through there. So anyhow, the sink is sitting in there. I just need to wait to get the water tanks pumped and get all the plumbing hooked to them.